Hey, it's Lauren from Beautiful Mesh. Okay, today I am just sort of finishing up a game wreath that I have. Let me go back and... Okay, so I have this burlap, wait, why won't it let me? Hold on a second. That I need to attach the balls on. So, let me get everything situated. That's not what I want to do. I want to let me change the post. Alright, so here I'll show you what I've got so far. Is this. Okay, and I put where you can find this sign. Alright, why is it letting me do this? Okay, in the comments of this video. Okay, that's the one I want. Okay, now we're good to go. I wanted to set it up so that you could, if you comment on this live, you'll get a message from the bot. If you respond to the bot, you can be signed up for future live alerts. So let me know if that works. Oh, should be working. We should be good. Okay. Hi, Esme. Alright, so I'll show you quickly how I made the wreath. I already made it, but I'm going to show you essentially how I did it. Burlap from Walmart. It's $3.47. And a frame. This one I think I got from Dollar Tree. Hi, Connie. But normally I get them from Walmart because I just do it on a 12-inch. This is 14, I think. But anyway, I'll show you quickly because I already made the wreath part, but I want to show you, but I just didn't feel like, wasting your time showing you the whole thing, right? Okay, so literally all you do is put it in. Alright, let me turn it down so you can see a little bit more. Okay, so I'm putting the edge of the burlap. So just pick a ring. On the other frames it's a little easier. I just pick one of the two inner rings. And so you're going to have it so it sort of splits one of those wires. And literally I just move my fingers down the burlap, and if you do that, see how it creates, and you can push it up and it creates like a ruffle. So you just keep on going down and pulling, you're like pulling more off the roll in order to pull it through here, and it creates, see how it creates that ruffle? So you do that all the way around, and it requires no attaching, no gluing, no nothing, right? Okay, so this is what it does when you go all the way around, and as you can see, there's nothing attached, there's no like zip ties, there's no nothing. I just, because it just wraps around the frame, okay? So going from there, I'm going to attach the balls. Okay, so did you get the idea of how to do this part? So you just like scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. You're just scrunching, 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 until, and I just keep pushing, and then I have to like pull some more, and then I go to the next section, and you can just keep going. You don't have to cut, nothing. About a little bit, one roll or a little bit less works for putting it around the, well, depends on what size form you have. So if you have a larger form, obviously you're going to have to maybe use more burlap. But for like a 12-inch or 14-inch, I can usually get away with just one of these rolls that comes from Walmart. Which I think is like 10 yards long. This is like, they're like 5 wide and 10 long. This one is a 4 frame. So you could do the 3 wire frame also. It's just the spaces between the bars are just a little bit bigger. And you can see, you don't really, well, once you get them on there, you won't see the rest of the wires. Like you can see on this one, you don't see, like I didn't go around twice. I only went around one time, but it covers up. Do you see? I mean, those other 2 wires are there, but you don't see them because there's so much ruffles. If you put enough ruffles in there and smush them, you won't see those other wires, so it's not a problem. yes, it is faster for me than weaving, because I'm not so good at the weaving part. Okay, so that burlap mess. Okay, so let me show you on, let me get my, okay, the balls that I have. So I got these little foam balls from Amazon. I put the link in the description of this video where you can get them. They're pretty cheap for, I think, 12. I think it's like 10 bucks. And you get like 4 basketball, 4 football, 4 soccer, 4 baseball. They do have a tennis, but I haven't seen anything else. So what I've had to do, if I needed softball, there's my little tip. Go to Walmart, get you these. Okay, these are at Walmart. Okay, I don't even remember how much they were, but they come in a pack of 5, and I paint them, and then they're softballs, right? Genius. Because they don't make a whole lot of things for softball, so I'm so sorry out there for you softball fans, because it's very difficult to find softball stuff. It's hard to find softball ribbon, and it's hard to find softballs. I did have some in my shop. I was selling some, I had some plastic ones, but I didn't like them to coordinate with the other sizes of the other foam balls. Individually they were fine, they worked, but these kind of coordinate better with these. Okay, are you guys getting a message from the bot when you comment? Hopefully it's working. Okay, so let's attach. I'll show you how we're going to do this. So this one, I mean, I offer football, basketball, baseball, soccer, softball, hockey, and lacrosse. I've done all those because you can attach lacrosse balls and hockey pucks to this also. And they all do become a little bit heavy, but when you use mostly foam, it's not too big of a problem. But yeah, if it's all hockey or all lacrosse balls, they are a little bit heavier because there are no fake versions of those, so I literally put the real ones on. So it does get a little heavy. Okay. Paint. Oh, just those little tubes from Walmart. Just a little, like, 50 cents, $1, or from Michael's, whatever. Just, like, yellow paint. Like, nothing fancy. But this one, this lady wants soccer and softball. So I will show you how we're going to attach those. Hey, Paula. Okay, good. All right, let's write this down so you can see a little bit. Does that work? Okay. So here's softball. And here's some soccer. Okay, and as you can see with these are like foam. These are the foam ones. Okay, so these are kind of foam, but they're not quite as squishy. They're soft, but they're not foam, you know. So they're not exactly, but I like it because the size is pretty similar. Because you don't want to have like one ball that's like huge and the others that aren't. So, okay, so then I get these little eye hooks, screw eyes, okay, and I'm going to put them in here, and with the foam balls, it's pretty easy. On some of them, Linda, on these game ones, I don't, because I don't have, if I'm doing basketball or soccer, I don't obviously have reel of those, and when I'm doing this, I want them to be equal. So, like, I'm not going to put real baseballs and then put these tiny little soccer balls. That would look really silly. So, when I'm doing them all, like with a different sport, I will just use the foam. But for the other ones, I use real. Like for my just purely baseball or purely softball, yes, I will use real. So I just put a drop of glue and then I just put a hook in there. Pretty easy. And I'm going to let that dry for a few minutes. Let's put in a few more. Oops. hardest part of this is once you've got this ruffle on, whoops, is trying to get the balls on. But that's why we have our good handy dandy needle nose pliers. In the tutorial, they are real, Linda. This is a different wreath. Okay. Obviously this has writing, so that's where I'm going to put my hook on this one, so that obviously you won't see that. So if there's writing on your ball at all, obviously that's where you're going to put the hook. So it's towards the back. Where did I put that hole? Nope, the signs I don't make. They are, I put the link in the description of the video. If you look at the caption, you'll see her shop. What is that? Linda, the description of the video has the link where I got the foam balls. Alright, one more. Okay. And Linda, this is a different method than what is in the tutorial that you bought. Different method of the burlap and everything. Okay, so we've got that. We might as well, while these dry for just a minute, I'm going to make the bow, and then I'm going to attach those. So what I usually do for this is I use red, or I have red in the picture, but then I always let people know in the description of the video that if they want to, or not the video, of the listing on Etsy, that they can, if they want it like team colors for their kids' sports team, I can definitely make a different bow. So I definitely have made all kinds of different colors, but standard is red because it kind of matches with everything. And then if I need to make something else, I just let people let me know. And trying to make I make just like a 6 loop bow here, sort of like that. Okay. I have so much plain red ribbon just for this reason. Alright, let's get a pipe cleaner. Yeah, so I do have a tutorial on my Etsy shop for the baseball wreath, but it's a little different than this one. And I do have all of these for sale in my shop, different kinds. Yeah, there is baseball ribbon out there. There's a lot now, and now there's actually softball ribbon, thankfully, because it didn't used to have that before. Alright, so there's that. So we got a little 6 loop little bow. That works. Okay, so now I'm going to get some zip ties. Maybe. Oh, perfect. Hey, Mary. Y'all can bombard Mary because she's my sign dealer. Okay. Oh, Esme, well, I didn't make the wreath part. That was already made. Okay, so we have the hooks in the balls, and then I can just put a zip tie in. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do 4 down here. Oops, and then I'm gonna do, okay, 2 up here. going to try to... Now, this is the only tricky part. This... because you have to go under the wire that was there, which is pretty tight now, but you can use needle nose pliers to kind of grab it. This is the tricky part. And y'all, I make so many burlap wreaths, but I hate it. It's so itchy. So itchy. Just the fibers are everywhere, I swear. It's like just in the air up here. I need to get like an air purifier. Okay. So let me show you. See? See that? Can you see that? Let's see. Not real well. But it's zip tied on there. Let's do one over here. Yeah, Mary, I need more signs. How many did I order from you before, Mary? 50? I ordered 50 signs from Mary. And just not that long ago, and I'm already running out of some of them. Because baseball season is really in full swing. Yvonne, it doesn't matter. It depends on what you're making. I don't on this. I put an even number because I have 2 different sports, so I don't want one to have more than another. So no matter what, it's going to be even. So, because I have 2 different sports. And I'm kind of a freak about like symmetry on sometimes on things like this. I don't know. It's whatever you want to do. There's no really supposed to have to hard fast rules. Sometimes it's nicer for the eye to do it. Sometimes I feel like this one it would look weird. Yeah, Linda, it's a big thing right now here. Well, I don't blame you for enjoying the sun because I think it's going to rain, Mary. So enjoy it while you can. Because that's my plan as soon as I pick Jackson up from school. Go let him play outside, play in the dirt, just get outside because it's going to go back to cold. But yeah, y'all, it was like 70 some degrees yesterday. I think today it is too. It's kind of crazy. I know y'all, some of y'all are like, it's 30 and blizzard here. Not so much. Alright. I'm doing most of this without my pliers, but they're helpful to have if you can get them. Alright. Don't pull too much on these because that hook will fall out. Oh, Gail, I feel ya. I woke up today and I was not feeling good at all. I don't know. I think I ate something bad last night or something. And I spent the whole morning kind of just doing nothing. And now I feel a little better, but now I'm like really behind. It's 83 degrees, Mary. Okay, well that's a little ridiculous. Okay. Now let me cut off these. No wonder it's a little warm up here in my she attic. Get those off. Yeah, this room is a great room, but man, I didn't plan for the darn heat. I think that is all. Okay, now let's put on the bow. Yeah, I need a breeze. I'm with you, Sandy. We need a breeze. Oh, I'm just doing a quick live today. Just finishing this up. So you can go through the burlap. That's what I usually do on this because sometimes it's a little easier than weaving it around. So you can go through the burlap. And then I'm just going to weave that pipe cleaner around the frame. And voila! Easy peasy little game wreath. There we go. Put it back up so you can see their face. Okay. Well, why does it go dark? Okay. Isn't that cute? And you can get all those different kinds of balls. And you can put, FYI, you can put hooks in hockey pucks and lacrosse balls because I've tried it. I have not had a request for anything tennis, but I know they sell some of the tennis foam ones. Or you could probably put real tennis ones on here because they're not that much bigger than these foam ones. So, I mean, these are all about, I think they call them like 2 inches. But, so, I mean, just get something relatively the same size because you don't want a big softball and then like tiny little other things. So that's why I paint these to make them softballs because they don't make good foam softballs yet, and I think that's a travesty, and we need to write to the Zon and tell them that they need some softballs. So somebody do that for me. Okay, well, thanks for joining me, you guys. Hopefully you understood how to make this, where to find all the parts for it. And I gotta go make a whole bunch more. There's a whole big stack downstairs. Do I make West Virginia University wreaths? No, because I don't have a license to. So unfortunately I could do the colors, but nothing, I don't have any like signs or anything like that. Because they're all licensed and trademarked. So I had the license for Virginia Tech for a while, but I let it go because I just didn't sell enough to make it worth it. It was $125 a year, and I don't think I was making $125 profit off of it, so to keep them. I mean, I was making some a year, but not enough to make the license worth it. So, alright guys, thank you for joining me, and I gotta go back to work, okay? See ya.